Welcome to the MOOCs course Community Engagement and Social Responsibility. Today we will discuss Unit 2 entitled Community Engagement in Entrepreneurship. This whole unit is divided into two modules. We will discuss Module 1 focused on participatory rural appraisal, Jugaad and self-help groups. In this lecture, we are going to learn the participatory rural appraisal. What is participatory rural appraisal? What are their principles? How we collect data under participatory rural appraisal? All of these we are going to study in this. The second thing which we are going to learn from this lecture is creation of entrepreneurship among rural people through local institutions and self-help groups. This lecture also spells out the various rural development programs. This lecture basically helps in understanding the stages of local community. So we are going to discuss and focuses mainly on the rural community. Lecture gives a brief detail about the common property resources which we can use with an example of water management in rural areas. This lecture will also explain the Jugaad, self-help groups and some initiatives taken by Dayalbag Educational Institute in this regard. In the interest of learners, this module has been divided into 6 parts. The first part we will study on introduction, development of rural community and stages of local community. So let's start. So first of all, we have to find out what is community development. Community development in India was initiated by Indian government on 2nd October 1952 through community development programs, that is in shortly known as CDP. So going for a community development, we have to first know what is a community called. A community is a relatively self-sufficient population residing in a limited geographical area and bounded together by feelings of unity and interdependency. We are mainly focusing in this lecture for rural communities. All of us in our life, we have gone or we have connected to some rural areas and we have seen that rural area. So what is a rural area or a rural community? It is basically defined, or in simple words, we can define a rural community as a self-sufficient people which results in less environmental damage. So they uses their resources in such a manner, or we can say that they use their resources in a sustainable manner, so it will affect environmental in a very minimum amount. They all live in harmony by giving and supporting one another. They celebrate all the festivals. They believe that they all are linked in the neighborhood. For a local community or a rural community and for the development, this whole community is divided into 3 stages for the development. The first stage is basically that stage which provides information about problems, needs and potential in a village. So if we are going for a development process of any community, we have to first look out what are their problems and what type of needs they want and what type of potentials they have in a village which can be used for their development. The second stage involved the process of a bottom-up approach. There are basically 2 types of approaches, that is, one is bottom-up approach and the second one is top-to-bottom approach. So for a development of a rural community, we are mainly focusing on the bottom-up approach, there in which we have a local level participation. The third stage, which can be used in any situation. So this stage can be used in the urban areas or in rural areas. This stage can be used in both literate peoples and also in the illiterate peoples. So how we are going to develop a rural area? There are various means from which we can develop a rural area. So for developing a rural area, we should have some information about that rural area. We should have some primary data on which or on the basis of that we can plan a development plan for that area and for the people. So there are various type of tools we can use for the development or for the studies, and the participatory rural appraisal, shortly known as PRA, is also a type of tool through which we can get some data or we can get some information about the rural peoples, how they live, what type of resources they are using, what problems they are facing, and all of these data helps in just planning the development program. So, in this part, we studied introduction and development of rural community and stages of local community. In the next part, we will discuss about the participatory rural appraisal, its components and techniques. Thank you.